See, I was definitely gonna let this go as far as this whole Virgil Ortiz, everything. But the reaction I've been seeing over the Devin Haney's return and people saying this fighter's done, that fighter's done, bro. It's so obvious now that whoever's playing, we know who's playing sides now. It seems like everybody playing sides when it comes to boxing. It ain't even about boxing no more. But I know one thing, I'm finna expose a lot of things when it comes to this sport. I gave everybody a couple of months to just like Devin Haney gave everybody 3 months or however long it was. Gave these dudes about 4 months to get their stuff together. I gave everybody about 4 months on YouTube to tell the truth. I said I'm gonna give everybody 4 months to tell the truth about everything. I gave everybody 4 months on YouTube to tell the truth about boxing. These next 4 months, I'm definitely gonna expose everything that's going on. Cause first off, I just looked at the box rec, the scoring for the Wilder fight. These people had Wilder losing every round to Tyson Fury. Every round in the first fight. This man lost every round. The fans who are supposed to be smart about the sport of boxing, they had Deontay Wilder losing every round to Tyson Fury. Then they turn around and say, man, Haney, he lost just about every round that he didn't get knocked down in against Ryan Garcia. I mean that he didn't get knocked down in against Ryan Garcia. Like, bro, Ryan Garcia is not no exceptional boxer like that. People gonna find out in the next 12 months when he comes back. Because the only name he's getting mentioned with is Devin Haney. I ain't hearing about no Tank Davis rematch no more because they know what time it is. I'm not hearing nobody mention Ryan Garcia's name with Shakur Stevenson. They know what time it is. I'm not hearing anybody mention Ryan Garcia's name with, let's say, a Matias. Because Ryan Garcia is officially still at 140, right? Everybody say he was a 140. That's how you know dude a weight bully. Ryan Garcia haven't even said that he's moving to another weight class yet. Well, I know he hasn't said out his own mouth that he's moving to 47 to 54 yet. But people already saying like, yeah, he should fight this guy 47 or 54. How do you know this guy's going to a whole other weight class? You know he's a weight bully already. But yeah, man, about the Virgil Ortiz thing, because I know people ain't real on YouTube no more, bro. I just seen it. I've seen it. Every time I look up an article of Devin Haney, they got a picture of him, his face swollen or this or that. I know what time it is in boxing. I found out with the Wilder situation. They said he lost. Fans voted that he lost every round to Tyson Fury in the first fight. But y'all paid to watch the fight 3 times. I mean, Wilder ain't never left. But I'm just going over some things I wanted to talk about that everybody else ain't talking about. You know, I don't do the same. As far as announcing the fights, I don't really announce them on live, but yeah, he gonna fight again. They're trying to give him Bridgeway. I got some information coming out with that later. But I'm just on here basically just ranting right now. Because Floyd don't get all the hate like that. Floyd ain't never got this kind of hate. Floyd ain't never got this kind of hate. Because a lot of Floyd fans are Tank Davis fans. I wouldn't say Floyd got all the hate like this. The type of hate I'm seeing, a lot of people that's hating on Devin Haney is friends with Floyd behind. So I wouldn't say it's all. I wouldn't include Floyd in that situation. Floyd hate on Devin Haney, so I can't put Floyd in that situation. I ain't never called Floyd a hater before 2024, but he's a hater. Floyd hate on uh Crawford and Haney. Talking about Crawford need to fight Benavidez, and then Haney, he get beat up by a guy on PEDs. Then the guy who was crying about he don't want to fight Manny Pacquiao on PEDs, he don't got nothing to say about PEDs. So nah, Floyd ain't never get my respect. Now I already know what time it is, but at the same time, I've been on YouTube for 12 months now. I gave people 4 months to report boxing, unbiased, and nobody cares about unbiased boxing. That's the biggest lie on YouTube. People like, I just want to hear boxing. Nah, you don't. But they should have, bro. I'm telling you, the next 5-6 months on YouTube. Wait till I drop these next videos, like over the next 2 or 3 days. The next 2 or 3 days, these videos I'm gonna start dropping, because I already got like 20 titles I already got out. I just gotta make the videos. But wait until I start dropping these videos. You're gonna be like, wow, look at the videos I dropped today. Ryan Garcia ain't weighed 140 since 2022. All I did was report that, and everybody's like, oh, okay. Okay. We don't want to hear about the weight bully stuff. People been talking about weight bullies in boxing. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about I'm hyped for Saturday too. It's gonna be a decent card. I like that card. But the fact that people don't, but to be honest with you, I don't even care about the fight Saturday, to be honest with you, until it get here, because people don't care about boxing like that. Like the way they've been scoring fights lately, then we got dudes getting dropped, outboxed. We got some of Tank Davis' best opponents getting outboxed by Rayo. We got fans running around talking about, I want to see Tank fight De Los Santos. Like super low standards. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all trying to fight Shakur Stevenson leftovers as your main attraction. A guy could, if you couldn't hit Shakur Stevenson, what makes you think you're gonna hit Tank Davis? That's a waste. Ortiz ain't no fake boogeyman. I like Ortiz, but I gotta report the news the right way though. Ortiz, I like Ortiz. No problem with Ortiz. Ortiz, they did nothing wrong but go in there, move up in 154, take a tough fight. He was ready to fight Tim Tszyu or anybody. So this ain't really got nothing to do with with Ortiz. Ortiz is a very good fighter. He's still a great fighter to me. He's still one of my favorite fighters. But I gotta keep it 1,000. Tank Davis one of my favorite fighters, but I gotta keep it 1,000. But Ortiz, he's one of my favorite fighters. But I gotta keep it 1,000 though. You said Ortiz go hard? Wilder go hard. Wilder fight guys 40, 50 pounds overweight. When I see people start respecting Wilder go hard. Ortiz, he just had one of his best opponents, and the opponent he fought got knocked out by a guy who people consider a journeyman. The guy who Ortiz just fought, he got knocked out by an American fighter who people don't even like that much. So how good is Ortiz really? These dudes don't even want to go up 5 pounds. Wilder fighting guys 60, 70 pounds over. You got Devin Haney. He won, not that well, Devin Haney and Benavidez. Those two guys are the reason that these young guys are actually fighting people. But then the guys who are actually forcing these young guys to take tough fights, those are the people we disrespecting in the media. Like, what's up with the boxing media now? Like, the boxing media is openly being biased. I'm gonna just use that word because they want to flag people around here, but they openly being biased. Dudes getting knocked down twice, and people like, oh no, it wasn't even close. It wasn't even close. I just went on BoxRec. I said, let me look at the fan scoring for Tyson Fury and Wilder first fight. They said Wilder won no rounds in the first fight with Tyson Fury, even though Wilder landed a big right hand on Tyson Fury. For some reason, when Ryan Garcia lands a big right hand in the first round of Devin Haney fight, they forget the other 3 minutes and they say, oh, Ryan Garcia won that round. He cracked Devin Haney. What about when Wilder cracked Tyson Fury in the first round of the first fight? So he don't win that round? Oh yeah, what's going on, Lee? I'm just calling you Lee. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but I just gotta. But it's just I'm disappointed more than anything because it's like we got technology now, stuff my grandfather or great grandfather didn't have. I'm pretty sure he would have loved to get on YouTube and talk about boxing. But I know he's turning over his grave right now because he's like, these dudes are suckers. These dudes are suckers. It's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot of guys who got 100% KO rate too, though. Oh, ain't it? Yeah, shout. What's up, Tyrese? Yeah, he never been considered a good a boogeyman, but yeah, Ortiz go hard. I mean, Ortiz go hard. He's still one of my favorite fighters. But enough's enough, though, bro. Like we got media people. I'm talking about big time media. New even Pro Box, man. Why y'all put that picture of Devin Haney looking like that weight drain, man? Do y'all know how many fighters I seen weight drain in the last 3-4 months? I haven't said nothing about. Bro, do they know how many fighters I've seen with their face sunk in the last 4 or 5 months and I've said nothing about? Guys that people said that'll beat Terrence Crawford and everything. I've seen guys face sunken in, weight drains, just straight weight bullies. And I have said nothing. It hasn't been a big deal over the last 100 years until recently. Yeah, that card stat. Yeah, I like that card. Boxing weird now. If you fight common opponent is leftovers, you get dropped your chin. Oh yeah. But I'm definitely gonna use the leftovers word though because they starting to force it now. So now everybody want because Tyrese, it's like everybody using duck now. Like we never was using ducking before. But the leftovers thing, it only count against certain guys. They only use leftovers for words for Devin Haney or Benavidez or somebody. That's it. It's just obvious. It ain't even a lot of opponents. It's just Benavidez, Haney. They'll call if he fights somebody Tank fighting, he consider them leftovers. So it's really that. That's why I don't try to go at Tank, but you got to call out the stuff that's the energy that's surrounding Tank to actually expose all the stuff that's going on in boxing because yeah, it's getting out of hand, man. Like I ain't been watching boxing 30 years to be focused on just one fighter. Like, bro, what? Bro, what these guys is on, man? Now they on some Kobe LeBron stuff. Like, man, you gotta like one guy. Nah, man. And then the fact that Deontay Wilder gave us all these knockouts, now all of a sudden these young guys get knockouts. And I gotta respect they knockouts more. They knocking out guys the same size as them. None of these guys got skinny legs and they can't box. So why is that impressive? I thought a guy who had skinny legs and can't box, I thought him knocking out people was more impressive than actually seeing a guy. Man, and I love Tank. They be fanboying Tank, dog. I've been watching Tank since 2016, 15. I've been watching Tank Davis since 2015, 16. And the first thing I said was, why am I watching some young guys who's like in high school fighting? I was like, they must be good, bro, because I can't stop watching them fight. I don't think they had no real fights yet. I was like, I can't stop watching these guys fight. Bro, none of these guys was watching Tank now. I already gave that example about Haney. Haney was around Mayweather. That's how you know a lot of people didn't know much about Mayweather like that growing up. Because Haney was around Mayweather every day. But the only fighter they know that Mayweather had was Tank. Rolly Romero was around Mayweather. You had Rolly and you had Haney around Mayweather. And the only person they knew that was around Mayweather was Tank. And that wasn't until 2017. Man, I can't believe, bro. I'm telling you. And this is not no weird stuff when I'm about to say. When they do that stuff to Devin Haney, I'm like, bro, that could be me right there. They doing that too. Like the dude, 25, putting on the best fights. He went out there and fought Lomachenko. Didn't have to fight Lomachenko. Didn't have to sign the top rank. Didn't have to sign the zone. Devin Haney signed to Eddie Hearn when no American fighters was signed to Eddie Hearn. The only person Eddie Hearn had was Tevin Farmer, Danny Jacobs, who everybody say his name when Canelo and Triple G resume pop up. Oh, well, Triple G beat Danny Jacobs. But back in the day, they thought they ain't say nothing about Danny Jacobs. They was acting like he was ducking Charlo. Uh, Boo Boo went over there, Demetrius Andre, but the only person that was over there that was young was Devin Haney. That's why a lot of guys is going over to the zone now. And look, let me tell you how much these dudes be fanboying too. Hey, bro, they think because I got that comment up there, right? They think we talking about Tank now. Oh man, they talking about Tank. Man, get out of here, man. Like, to be honest with you, that's the reason why some people have the same kind of feelings like towards Tank that they have about Canelo, because y'all obsessed about a fighter, bro. Like, I was a fan of Mayweather. I ain't never run around like, man, Mayweather unbeatable. He don't need to rematch Maidana. Man, could you imagine that Mayweather would have got knocked down twice in a fight? If he would have got knocked down once, they already talking about he lost the fight. Then they say he got knocked down against Mosley and all these other guys and everything else. Man, I ain't gonna lie. Some of the OGs is actually doing this. These dudes that be talking like this, they 50 years old now. Well, ain't no kids no more. A lot of these guys who they 50 years old now talking like this. A lot of these guys who report boxing, they 50, 60 years old. A lot of these guys 40, 50, 60 years old talking like this in boxing. I know it's obvious now because it's a lot of fighters who get knockouts, but they don't talk about them fighters like they do about Tank. It's because of the Mayweather cosign, which is going to be a live I'm going to do very soon. A lot of fighters who get cosigned by Floyd Mayweather is definitely getting a lot more praise than a regular fighter. When you get a Mayweather cosign, that's bigger than anything. Let the fans find out that Mayweather don't like a certain fighter. Oh, he trash. What they said about Crawford? Mayweather said Crawford needs to fight Benavidez. Because, Mayweather a boxing god, so he'll know. Sound ridiculous. But wait until, hey, I'm telling you, I got some videos coming out soon, bro. It's gonna be a nuclear bomb. Yeah, he won to me. Devin Haney won that fight to me, bro. I went back and watched that fight plenty of times. Don't care what nobody says. He won that fight. Definitely. And that was before the Ortiz fight. So you telling me that Devin Haney boxed better than Ortiz did this last fight, and with one more knockdown, he couldn't even get a draw? But they think Tank and Eastside Cruz was close. And some people think Eastside Cruz won that fight. And we just seen Eastside Cruz get outboxed. We just seen Eastside Cruz get outboxed very badly. And there wasn't no Tank Davis that he was fighting. So I don't think these fans is being fair on a lot of things. I can't even find a picture of Victor Ortiz getting dropped. I can't find a picture of Victor Ortiz getting dropped. But for some reason, I can find a picture of Devin Haney's face swollen. I can find a picture of him on his knees, on his ankles, on his back, on his shoulder. I'm like, man, what a picture of Victor Ortiz at? Nowhere. Wow. That's what we doing? Okay. Anybody tell me if you can find a picture of Victor Ortiz drop? That'll be I ain't seen that one picture of Victor Ortiz drop. I meant Virgil Ortiz, my bad. Virgil Ortiz, not Victor Ortiz. Virgil Ortiz. And I'm like, dang, that's what we doing in boxing now? Wow. Okay. Mayweather hates going for his people, Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I had broke that down, that Munguia situation. That's why he was happy that Munguia jumped on Canelo. I mean, Canelo jumped on Munguia. Absolutely. Yep. and active for a long time. Loma could have fought Tank 2 or 3 years ago, man. To be honest with you, Loma could have been trying to fight Tank. He should have put the pressure on Tank long time ago. Yeah, Robert Garcia, he a good coach. I like Robert Garcia. I mean, bro, I was impressed by the fight. I really ain't had no issue. Then as the days, y'all heard what I said Sunday. I didn't know who won the fight really, cause y'all know I tell the truth. I didn't know who won the fight. I was like, man, that's a close fight, man. Even with the knockdowns, I had to keep it real. But I said the same thing when Devin Haney got knocked down. I said the same thing when Wilder got knocked down. Everybody else didn't say the same thing. So nah, no sir. That's the same type of fight I seen. Nuh-uh. But what I seen today, I'm telling you, go back, go to BoxRec today. Look at Wilder and Fury first fight. Go to the score. They have it on BoxRec. They're gonna show that the fans scored that Wilder didn't win not one round against Tyson Fury except for the knockdowns. But then they'll turn around and tell you, and he landed a big right hand in the first round. But then Ryan Garcia lands a big shot in the first round against Devin Haney. They give him the whole round just because of one shot. So that's when I'm like, oh, okay, we ain't scoring the fight right now. You got to land a big punch to win a round. Yeah, I knew Rayo was going to be on the A game. I was thinking about that all summer because, they did them fights early. I said, man, I don't know if I can go against Rayo because it wasn't about boxing, man. When I picked Rayo, it wasn't about boxing. As a man, when you have people trying to say you lost and you got cracked by, like Tyrese said, people say you chinny and everything else. When Rayo came back and said, man, they got me on the win, on the loss, and I got robbed by Colbert, had to come back, knock him out. So a lot of fans didn't really see what his mind was at. You know what I'm saying? They kind of overlooked that. They just wanted to hype up Pitbull Cruz because he Mexican and everything. I'm gonna tell you right now, if we ain't hyping up no American fighters, and that's the backbone of the sport, because everybody ain't getting no parades. Bro, they threw a parade for Martin Bacoli because he beat a 24-year-old Jared Anderson. Like, that's where we at right now. Like, just think about that real quick. They had a parade for Martin Bacoli because he beat Jared Anderson. They threw a whole parade for him because he beat Jared Anderson. And then Bacoli turns around and say, man, I apologize. I apologize for spoiling the party for you Americans. Bro, you don't have to apologize at all, brother. I mean, you already lost to an American by knockout, TKO. You don't got to apologize. You already lost to an American. You just fought one of our prospects that you outweighed by 30 pounds. You don't got to apologize, brother. You ain't got to apologize. I know why they don't want to fight you in the UK. Trust me, Bacoli ain't got to apologize to me. I know why them guys in the UK ain't fought him. I know why Tyson Fury fought Chisora 3 or 4 times before he fought Bacoli. That's why I say when them dudes in the UK, them heavyweights be rematching 3 or 4 times, and everybody like, well, Chisora and White, they're still good fighters, but nobody want to fight Bacoli though. Okay, but y'all trying to fight the best. Who do you think Haney next opponent is? I thought Shakur first, since they both talk. Oh no, Haney's not fighting Shakur Stevenson. They're not even the same weight class. Haney is 10 pounds over Shakur Stevenson. He won't fight Shakur Stevenson for another 2 years. They won't fight till 2026, 2027. And that's a fact. You know I won't lie to you. They won't fight until 2026, 2027. Matter of fact, it might be 2027 before they fight. Shoot, you might not get the Tank versus Shakur fight until 2026. If you want me to keep it real. Oh, no, they got the picture. They definitely got the picture. They definitely got that picture. They definitely got that picture. That man is protected, bro. That man is protected. I gave so many passes this year. I'm not making any more excuses for it no more. Especially with the fans, bro. Like some of the, I used to like check fans in the comment section when I used to be watching. Like, bro, what are y'all talking about, bro? Fans these days, they scared to check dudes, bro. I already knew they were scared to check other fans when they let the fans say Bam was top 5 pound for pound over Tank Davis. Everybody brag about how Tank Davis went up to 140 to fight Barrios, but they scared to put him top 5 pound for pound though. But you're a real Tank Davis fan. No, you're not. You're not a Tank Davis fan if you don't got him top 5 pound for pound. Sorry to tell you. Yeah, Ryan Garcia, man, his performance was not that good, bro. I'm gonna tell you, Tyrese, what exposed all that. You remember when Ryan Garcia was fighting Duarte, and everybody said he keeps turning his back. What's that defense he keep doing? Even when he was trying to do like the Floyd Mayweather defense, but it was working though against Duarte. So I was like, hey, it's working. But the fans was talking about how trash he looked. They was like, he looks trash. Yeah, De Los Santos would be a tough fight. I want to see it, but I'm gonna still crap on him because at the same time, people feel like De Los Santos, they want to give De Los Santos credit for losing to Shakur Stevenson, which is the most cowardly stuff I've ever heard in my life. Giving dudes credit for losing now. Like, what are we doing? Dude had 12, he had 30 minutes to hit Shakur Stevenson. And I like De Los Santos, but come on. What? He said parade here. No, it was in Africa. It was in Africa. I knew why I was in Africa, but you know, it was Africa. Of course they were celebrating it, but I mean, come on now. Jared Anderson, it was like, I mean, how many parades they gonna throw? Every time he beat an American, they gonna throw a parade? We got other guys that's bigger than Jared Anderson. I mean, Jared Anderson ain't been a world champion yet. Technically, Charles Martin is still on a higher up. Jared Anderson wasn't even a world champion yet. You can't throw a parade for beating him. Yeah, but it got to be the right rematches though. Like the fact that they ain't trying to make Virgil Ortiz and bullshit rematch. They ain't trying to make no rematches, man. They ain't trying to make no rematches. I think I'm kind of done with the rematches. I felt like Fedor and Tim Tszyu should have had a rematch. Bro, Fedor and Tim Tszyu was literally gonna fight like a couple of weeks apart from each other. Why don't they just fight each other? They finna literally fight like a couple of weeks apart. Why they can't just run a rematch back and let the winner fight Crawford? They trying to have Crawford fight the hardest guys. Yeah, we need you to fight Fedor and Tim Tszyu. Let's split those two guys up. Like Fedor and Tim Tszyu finna fight weeks apart. And they trying to make an excuse like, yeah, well, the cut ain't healed fast enough. And then Fedor, you know, his nose was broken. Okay, they're going to fight around the same time. And you know what's crazy? They was waiting on Tim Tszyu because of his cut. But he finna fight before Fedor is. You think he might fight Paro or Barrios? I don't think he fighting Paro. He not fighting at 140, I don't think. I don't think he fighting at 140. From the information I got, I don't think Devin Haney fighting at 140. Ryan Garcia is not even fighting at 147. He fighting at 54. Ryan Garcia can't make 147. That's why I ain't really too mad about him beating Devin Haney in that fight, because Ryan Garcia he got a hard time ahead of him, bro. Him beating Devin Haney was actually the worst thing that could have happened to him, because now people are gonna take him serious as a super elite boxer. Now in fans' eyes, and tell me if I'm lying or not. You know, I agree with y'all. people look at Ryan Garcia as a super elite boxer. So when he comes back, they're gonna expect him to fight guys like Boots Ennis. He can't take no soft fights, you know, because Devin Haney's still gonna take tough fights. Just like Tim Tszyu. Tim Tszyu still gonna take tough fights after a loss. So Ryan Garcia, he's gonna kind of have some trouble trying to make weight without his special sauce. He needs the beans to actually make weight. That's what people don't realize. The only reason he even made 143 is because he was on the sauce. Yeah, that's crazy though. Hold on, let me go back to what y'all said. You said 2026. That's way too long. Yeah. It is, bro. But that's the way the game go. You know I won't lie to you, Tyrese. You know I won't lie to you. 2026, bro. That's what it's looking like. 2026. As far as Shakur and Tank, it could be next year, but I don't know. Like technically, I don't want to sit up here and act like I know everything, but Tank said it himself though. That's what's crazy. Tank can say everything, and the fans don't actually listen to Tank. Fans don't listen to Tank. Tank said, "Man, I got a 6-7 fight deal. Shakur Stevenson on the list. He in that fight deal. He didn't say he got to sign with this person or that. He just said he on the fight deal, and I don't think people paid attention to it. He didn't say he was next though. Yeah, it was illegal, bro. The fight should have been called off. Period. Like we gave Ryan Garcia so many passes, bro. Like I really did some man stuff that night because I gave him a pass. I gave him a pass on a lot of stuff. I gave him a pass in that Duarte fight. I was like, yeah, I thought he still fought good. I still got the videos up. People will know if I'm capping or not. No, Bacoli is the brother of Macaboo, the guy who Canelo was trying to fight. You know who that guy Macaboo is? I don't know if he's a son of a king in the village though. He might be. You know that guy. Oh, he probably is. That's probably why that's his brother. Oh, that makes sense. Hey, you right. That guy Macaboo who Canelo was trying to fight, that's his brother though. The boxer, the cruiserweight. Yeah. Bacoli deserved it, but Bacoli deserved it. He deserved to win. He actually did. He a very good person. He's a good fighter too. But a lot of them guys from the UK be running from that guy. I heard too many UK fans knew about him. They was like, yeah, Bacoli. I'm like, I know who Bacoli is. Why y'all been hiding Bacoli? Why none of y'all fighters been calling out Bacoli? I mean, y'all fighting 25-year-old Daniel Dubois. I think Daniel Dubois fought Joe Joyce when he was like 23. I think Joe Joyce was 33 years old, 34. And instead of fighting Bacoli, he fought Joe Joyce. That don't make any sense. Yeah, I'm glad he gone too, man. Oh yeah, that's definitely questionable, Tyrese. At that age, bro, you know what? We don't gain that much weight in our 20s. Not unless you playing football or something. No, I don't even know what. No, I ain't even know what was going on. Yeah. Ryan, he got up out of there. He went a little too far with all that. To be honest with you, he put himself on the spot. He really did. But Ryan actually exposed everything we've been saying though. Because all these years people say, oh man, y'all just blaming everybody, man. Fans ain't really like that. And the fans was loving it. Fans was loving it, bro. They love what Ryan Garcia was saying after the fight more than they did enjoy the fight. No, I seen Tony Weeks. Dang, when I seen Tony Weeks? Hey, when we seen Tony Weeks? It was a couple of weeks ago, wasn't it? Like a week or two ago. Hey, he might have been on that Virgil Ortiz card. Hey man, he might have been on that Virgil Ortiz card. I might be wrong though. But Tony Weeks, he did a fight recently though. I seen him. And I think he was on the Fundora card with Tim Tszyu, if I'm not mistaken. I think he was. The dude with the crazy eyes. Yeah, I like him. He funny. He did one recently. Yeah, the guy with the crazy eyes. He funny. Yeah, I did. I thought Joe Joyce was like 20 something, like 28, 29, 30. Around that time he fought him. When I seen he was 37 recently, I was like, whoa. Didn't know he was that big either, because you know John, he's a big guy. You said Devin complaining? Nah, definitely not complaining. Not with them PEDs floating around. Trust me. When Ryan Garcia got to fight these other guys like Boots Ennis, I ain't heard nobody say Ryan Garcia can beat Boots Ennis because he beat Devin Haney. I've heard people say Devin Haney should fight Boots, but I ain't hear nobody saying Ryan Garcia should fight Boots. And we know what why. Everybody know them PEDs definitely helped Ryan Garcia. That explains everything. I haven't heard nobody say that Ryan Garcia can beat anybody outside of Devin Haney. I'm telling you, when Ryan Garcia, the next time, I'm telling you, bro, he gonna have to fight at 154. I don't know if everybody know that. Ryan Garcia is gonna have to fight at 54. The dude gonna have to fight at 54. So who think Ryan Garcia can beat Madrimov right now or Virgil Ortiz? Let me ask you a question. Why do you think Virgil Ortiz said that Ryan Garcia, he wanted to fight Ryan Garcia? Virgil Ortiz was going to fight Ryan Garcia before the suspension came up. That's what a lot of people don't know. So yeah, I'm one of the biggest Virgil Ortiz fans ever. So I definitely know Virgil Ortiz was trying to fight Ryan Garcia recently. Because you know why? Because he knows Ryan Garcia is really a 54. Oh, he was? Okay, that's when I seen him. They know Ryan Garcia is a 54. You said Ryan Garcia beat anyone from 154? No, he won't. No, he won't. No, he won't. He definitely won't. Nah, Ryan Garcia definitely won't. This ain't no Oscar Duarte. And this ain't no Devin Haney on Ryan on PEDs against Devin Haney. Nah, he won't, man. He definitely won't. It's gonna be another Usyk and Fury situation. Because Fury looked like a guy who used to be on that juice. Have we seen how far Fury fell off a cliff? Oh yeah, he was. Yeah, he did say it. And you know why? You know how Oscar Duarte knows? Oscar Duarte knows the same people. All right, Ben. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna be on tomorrow. I might be on here later on too. I'm gonna see you, bro. Appreciate that, bro. I'm gonna do a pre-show too for you, man. Hey, BN be helping out on the bets and stuff. Yeah, I think he was. I think Ryan, man, look. Hey, man, that tape don't lie, man. That box rec don't lie either. That box rec don't lie. It definitely don't. The dude was going 12 rounds with people, then he just start knocking them out. When the competition raised up and he started going 12 rounds with guys, then he just started knocking people out. Then he get to the Tank Davis fight. And Tank Davis did all kind of drug tests and everything. And Tank Davis accused Bernard Hopkins of putting PED cream on him, steroid cream on him, trying to make him fail test. Yeah, it's a lot of mess going on around here. Oh yeah, that's cool, Eddie. You know, you got a wrench, dog. You know, you still my dog. You know, I don't be caring about none of that. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, you know that. No, I ain't got no problem with Ryan Garcia and Canelo. Yeah, but yeah, I do that sometimes too. But you know what time it is though. Ryan Garcia, hey, they ordered that fight. That's crazy. I wonder why they would order that fight. I want to see him fight Stanionis, man. Dang, they ordered that fight again. I think I know what his next fight gonna be though. After this, I think he gonna end up fighting Conor Ben next year. I think I know when the date is too. Dang, that's gonna be a good. I'll watch that though. I'll watch it again. I'll watch that again. Boots go for the knockout. Yeah, I definitely watch it again. I haven't heard anybody say they have a problem with that fight. They ordered that though. That's crazy. What's going on too, man? With all y'all, man, in the comments, man. Shout out to everybody. Yeah, exactly. My dog be spitting. So you already know what time it is. Yeah, you already know what time it is. Oh, that's what that was. Okay. Man, they got so much stuff going on with the rankings now. WBA. They just snatched the WBA off of Box Rec. I don't even like going on Box Rec no more. In the UK, he can fight over here though, unless he got an injury suspension. I, wow, Lipinets, and that ain't the same Lipinets that Boots fought. Boots fought a tough Lipinets. That was probably the last good tough fight. That was probably the last tough performance that Lipinets about 35 now. He'd have been in some wars. He ain't look the same that last fight. Dang, Tyrese, that's wild. Hitches that gets lit. Yo, dog. 142. That's why I don't be going in on guys like Matias and stuff like that. Because Matias taking a fight against Paro. It's still tougher than what these other guys do. See, I give guys credit. I don't care about the losses like that. I care about these guys taking tough fights. You know what I'm saying? I watch a guy who done lost 3 or 4 fights in a row if he a dog. Lester Martinez is a problem. He is a problem. I think he needed a couple of more fights. He impressed me that last fight against who was that against? Carlos. Dang, I forgot Carlos' last name. Shoot, Carlos almost dropped Billy in that fight he was in. That dude, I forgot who. You know Carlos. Yeah, Gongora. Gongora almost dropped Billy. Go look at that fight. Gongora almost got him up. Dog, it was like the first and the third round. Gongora threw an uppercut. Man, and Billy legs was like. At first, I ain't noticed it, but I went back and watched it. Bro, look at it's in the first. It's between the first and the third round. Gongora threw a huge uppercut on Billy, and Billy was standing there. His legs was like going limp, and I'm like, what is he doing? And Gagora just ran, try to unleash his hands on him, but he couldn't catch him. But man, he almost got him up out of there. It was a good shot too, and Billy got a chin though. But Lester Martinez is a problem at 68. I don't know if he's ready for a guy like Billy right now, but I say about 2 or 3 more fights, we can possibly look at something. Ain't he from Argentina or something like that? Yeah, I seen him on that Pro Box card recently. Yeah, Lester Martinez is a problem. Yeah, I like Lester Martinez. Yeah, Korean, he's that final eliminator. That's gonna be sick. I can't believe that's gonna happen. Everybody been talking about that too. That's wild. But yeah, man, it's just the way the sport going right now, man. They're gonna destroy the sport of boxing. I'm gonna tell you why. The only guys, oh, he from Guatemala. The only guys that's actually getting talked about in a negative manner is the guys who's actually putting together the big fights. Yeah, he gonna end up being the champ, man, soon. They might not make no mandatory for him and Canelo. That's gonna be a tough style matchup. He built like a bigger pit bull or something like that. Yeah, the sport of boxing got to value these guys who putting together these tough fights, though, man. Like these young guys who's putting together these tough fights, not getting the credit they deserve, man. Not really getting the credit. Like before Benavidez can even get started, it's like they was praying to see him lose a couple of weeks ago. Then this weekend, I'm hearing everybody like, man, well, Virgil Ortiz, that was a tough fight, man. He was in a close fight. I'm like, bro, this dude Benavidez fought. He going to the Hall of Fame. I don't know if everybody know that. Vozek gonna be a Hall of Famer. Like these guys, y'all talking about, these guys ain't Hall of Famers. Bocek, he's not in the Hall of Fame yet. He just got dropped by what America would consider a journeyman. Not even what people consider one of our best fighters at 154. He got put up out of there. And I like Brandon Adams, but the average fan don't like these guys. But we gotta start giving these guys credit though. Like the fact that Benavidez ain't getting credit like that in boxing, disgusting. But they like, yeah, man, but Virgil Ortiz, he fought hard in the last fight. It was a tough fight. He got dropped twice and he was letting his hands go. I mean, how did y'all think that Devin Haney survived the fight? You thought he was just not letting his hands go? I don't know how people scoring fights now. I think boxing getting a little too personal though. I definitely think it is. We have to basically get back to being real in boxing. It ain't a lot of people that's real though. There ain't a lot of people that's real in boxing. That's why I like going live, but man, sometimes I be like, bro, why bother? The stuff they want to hear is that bull. They want to hear them lies. They want to hear that cap. They want to hear them fairy tale. They want to hear them narratives. I just ain't got it in my heart to do it, bro. I really don't. I don't got it in my heart to push narratives in boxing no more. Like a lot of these guys, they want to get on here and just destroy boxers all day. I just don't got it in my heart to do all that. If that's what everybody want to hear, that ain't what it is. But I am gonna call out the foolishness though, and the biasness. Got to be called out. It ain't nobody else gonna call it out like that. People too afraid to lose something they don't got. Yeah, I appreciate the 2 people who in here watching me right now. Yeah, because the biasness is definitely what's winning in boxing right now. and it's destroying the sport. Fundora got put down. Fundora got knocked out and couldn't even get up, and had a championship fight recently, and people didn't even care about Fundora getting dropped the way he did. I can put plenty of examples of guys getting dropped or put to sleep recently, like Alberto Lopez last week, and ain't no memes floating around. Bro, I'm tired of seeing everybody only memeing American fighters, bro. It's getting old now, man. It's getting old, man. It really is. It really is. The biasness is so open now. You can't even report real boxing. All day I report real boxing. Oh, appreciate that, Linsaw. All day we report real boxing, and people don't respect real boxing no more. People don't respect real news no more. They don't respect all the boxers. People only like one or two boxers. Or if they don't like one or two boxers, they like boxers from certain countries. So, it's all kind of weirdo behavior going on. And then they'll sit on there they'll lie to you for 2 or 3 hours on a live, like, oh, I like this guy for this reason. Man, you like that guy because he's from Mexico, man. Let's stop it. And to be honest with you, if Virgil Ortiz would have lost this weekend, it would have been a lot of Mexican fighters who've been getting beat down the last couple of weeks that these judges have been saving. Andrew Ruiz should have lost. Virgil Ortiz should have lost. Pitbull should have lost. Who else? I know Pitbull lost, but I'm just talking about who should have lost. So the Mexican fighters would have been taking a lot of L's recently. That's really why everybody got their capes on, to be honest with you. But I don't like bringing up stuff like that. But am I lying? No, I'm not. Is everybody else lying? Probably so. I ain't hear nobody sitting up here talking about, man, all these Mexican fighters been getting whooped the last couple of weeks. But as soon as you have Wilder and Haney take a loss back to back, oh man, these American fighters been getting whooped, man. But when you turn it around, though, when I start doing the same thing everybody else doing, it's gonna get bad. It's gonna get bad. Definitely gonna get bad. I'm gonna tell you, bro. These next couple of weeks, well, it's not gonna be the next couple of weeks. It's gonna be different from now on. Reporting real news is not the thing in boxing no more. They don't want to hear real news. They don't want to hear real news. People just want to argue, bro. I ain't hear nobody explaining the whole summer how Rayo could beat Pitbull. Now you got people saying Rayo's one of the best 140s because he beat Pitbull. Stop it, man. Y'all just said Rayo was chinny because he got dropped by De Los Santos. Then they're giving De Los Santos a pass for losing to Shakur Stevenson. And they're saying, well, I still want to see De Los Santos in big fights. Yeah, he beat Rayo, but that ain't proving yourself in the sport of boxing, though. Beating Rayo ain't proving yourself. Not landing a punch on Shakur Stevenson, that ain't proving yourself. I've seen people let me tell y'all something. I've seen people hit Shakur Stevenson more than De Los Santos did. I've seen boxers hit Shakur Stevenson more than De Los Santos did in the fight. But for some reason, people don't give those other guys credit. They'll say, well, De Los Santos, I still want to see him fight. Why? Because he has knockout power? These people are so enamored with knockout power. That's all it is until it's Deontay Wilder. Then when some guy behind the desk telling you he can't box, even though he got a bronze medal in the Olympics. Never heard somebody who got a medal in the Olympics can't box until Deontay Wilder showed up. And then when he started trying to box, everybody like, man, he need to go back to fighting like his old self. Sound like you don't know what you're talking about. Sound like y'all need to quit trying to give Wilder advice. He had 40 knockouts before y'all even thought he couldn't box. He fight a guy who's almost 300 pounds, who's a weight bully, Because Tyson Fury don't fight nobody the same weight as him most of the time. The only person I've seen Tyson Fury fight close in weight is like guys like Kevin Johnson and Derek Chisora. But most of the guys Tyson Fury is fighting the smaller guys. You seen what the Anthony Joshua did to the guy recently that Tyson Fury almost lost to? He got him up out of there ASAP. Yeah, that was his sparring partner, but he still got him up out of there though. Tell you, man, sport of boxing is lacking integrity. Right now, America's a joke to a lot of people. You can't go to no other country talking about some of their top athletes in their country. I can't go to Japan like, man, anyway, trash, man, he ducking. They'll be like, bro, get out of Japan. Get up out of here. Your passport has been revoked. Get out of here. You come over here, though, you got guys coming from other countries disrespecting our best athletes. The only young guys who's putting together pay-per-view fights in the world. This is the only country where you got guys 23, 24 years old, 25, not named Jake Paul or KSI, that's putting together pay-per-view fights, and people will sit up here and say this guy's trash. Yeah, I know it's gonna be a good fight card, man. How many fights they got coming on Saturday? I know y'all don't want to hear this, but hey, I gotta say this, man. I can't say everything everybody else want to say. It's all good, but it needs to be said. You said 4? You think Makhmudov gonna win? I don't know. I'm picking him to win, but I'm kind of scared though. I don't know if he's gonna win on a knockout. You got him on a knockout? That dude Villanello, he be kind of falling apart after the 6th, 7th round. He started to get a little tired. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely have more topics. I'm gonna come back on later on, and I'm gonna talk about how Canelo said PBC the best promotional company. Out that's gonna. I'm going against $1 million companies. The fans right now, because a lot of narratives I'm seeing being pushed in boxing. Yeah, I think I got forced. I don't know that Makhmudov. I might go with that knockout. It's gonna be pretty tough though. I can see him going 12 rounds. He got a gas tank. Yeah, he back training. Well, he never stopped training as far as I know, because he was running the day after the fight, wasn't it? Like a couple of weeks after the fight, a week after the fight, a couple of days after. He been back training for a while. I think he's just trying to get in fight mode now, but I don't think he's going back to 140 though. As far as I can see, I think it's a waste of time. And what's crazy is Devin Haney was going to stay at 140 until this whole situation happened. He would have tried to get in the ring sooner than that. But at this rate right now, he's only fighting, what, twice a year? It's not good, man. I don't like seeing these guys fight like twice a year so young. Not saying he shouldn't. I'm just saying I don't like, it's good to be a little more active than that. Every 6 months is cool, but yeah, I would agree on that. Blank man. Exactly. I'm glad you used that example. Thank you. I'm glad you used that example, Blake, man. As far as I remember, I picked Zhang in that fight, right? But I thought Parker won that fight though. Especially like the way Zhang finished off that fight. I just thought Parker won that fight. And that was 2 knockdowns. But Zhang wasn't outboxing Parker the way Ortiz was getting outboxed by old boy last week though. That was 2 different fights. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you. But you know, man, as far like the commentary is undefeated, bro. The commentary is there for a reason. The commentary is definitely doing its job. It got fans in the chokehold, man. Commentary has fans in the chokehold. It definitely has fans in the chokehold. You know what's crazy though? I don't understand what people are how they're making the sport better at this point though. Because a lot of people don't want Turkey Al-Sheikh to be involved, but they want the big fights to happen. But yeah, I'm ready for this fight though. Iglesias, he a beast. At Becco, man, he's strong, but he ain't got that many combinations though. He really don't. He doesn't throw a jab like that either. Kind of afraid. He can't sneak up on him though. He's a different kind of style, so styles do make fights. Yeah, man, I can't believe these guys still listen to commentary, man. There's too many guys on YouTube that do commentary. All these people complaining like, did you hear the commentary? No, I didn't hear the commentary. I've been watching boxing too long to actually listen to commentary. The commentary has these guys in a chokehold, man. It's like whatever the commentary says now, that's what everybody else comes back to you and say, well, when it goes from either the Wilder fight, any fight, just yeah, they on payroll. And they're doing their job though. It's working. It's definitely working. That's why a lot of fighters don't really like the guys who do commentating, but the fans like it though. Usually the boxers always complain about the commentary, but the fans never have any issues with it. I mean, the zone commentary got a lot of issues, but they don't really have any issues with it. Yeah, I listen to anybody in commentary though. Yeah, because a lot of times they don't really talk about the fight or the things I want to hear. Yeah, shout out to Blank Man too. What's up, man? That's one of my favorite movies too. Yeah, but if I'm not going to be the only person who actually stands up and says a lot of things that I'm saying, it should be at least like 20 more people saying something similar to what I'm saying. Bro, I just went to the comment section on what's Teddy Atlas video, and I was kind of surprised because I'm like, I don't really watch his episodes like it used to be. I feel like, I don't know, man. Teddy Atlas used to keep it real, but I don't know, man. Well, sometimes he would keep it real. He used to keep it real more than other people did, but a lot of these guys be tiptoeing lately, man, when it comes to talking about boxing. It really does. I know people saying, man, you talking about something old. Bro, they're still talking about Lomachenko versus Haney right now. And that fight was like a year and a half ago. Yeah, man. Boacek not getting no credit for that fight, bro. It's like, and these the same people talking about Lomachenko got robbed last year. Lomachenko ain't dropped nobody twice. Trust me, if Lomachenko would have dropped Haney twice, I would have said, Haney, you got to look at that, bro. You might have lost that one. Matter of fact, when Haney got dropped by Ryan Garcia, I could have easily argued about that fireman jump. That's hilarious. He got a couple of them like that. He got a couple of them that's hilarious. Yeah, when he was talking to Tim Bradley. I like when he was training Tim Bradley. It was fun. It was funny. Yeah, it was funny. Yeah, he was training that guy Vozick too against Arthur Bitterville. Vozick was in there getting destroyed, man. Yeah, man, but yeah, the fans, I don't know, bro. Like, they don't got no respect for the sport no more. They really don't, man. It's almost as a like for the parents that in boxing, it's almost a waste to put your son in boxing right now. It really is, especially if he's from America, man. It's a wrap. Like, don't even do it. It's not a lot of Americans getting props in boxing. How many Americans is it on the pound for pound right now? Like one or two, maybe. What's it like? One or two Americans on the pound for pound right now? That's where boxing's at. Mm, that's gonna be hard. But yeah, they got. It's gonna be a lot of people soon. They're gonna realize, man, it's definitely gonna be difficult. But yeah, one thing I gotta realize doing boxing, man, I can't let these people take me off my square when it comes to telling the truth about boxing, because a lot of people won't do this. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. My nephew is a beast in boxing. I mean, baseball. Bro is a problem. He is a beast in baseball. Dude batting like 900 at like 6 years old. Yeah, I definitely do baseball. Yeah, definitely like baseball. These other sports, man, waste of time. That's why a lot of boxers don't put their sons in boxing, because boxing is a. Even Shane Mosley, his son is in boxing, but he's like, he can't really get his son out there like that. The biggest fight he had recently was that one against Danny Jacobs. Oh yeah, soccer is crazy. The way they pay in soccer, insane. Soccer is definitely insane. Yeah, the pay in soccer is, that's definitely a sport to go. Don't they pay more in soccer than they do baseball? I think. I want to say. In soccer, they got a lot of teams you can play for, a lot of different countries too. Yeah, me either. Me either, man. When guys try to get that payday, it's like this. It can only be one fight. We've seen a lot of guys lose and never see them again. So yeah, that's why I usually say, yeah, go for that money, man. You have to. It's tough over here. It's tough. Boxing is probably one of the hardest sports, man. If not the hardest sport. Just because of the lack of support. We see it in the Olympics. It's like they almost expect the guys from America to lose or not get a gold medal now. It's like I seen a guy lose the first round who was a very good boxer, but nobody cared about it because they don't care about American boxing like that, and not just the media, the fans either. Yeah, it is. Too many guys lose their life. Yeah, it's crazy how boxing is a more dangerous sport than MMA worldwide too. It's insane. But if you look at MMA, man, these guys aren't trying to really destroy each other. Making somebody submit or quit, it's different than taking like all those punches to the head. Man's hilarious. I thought it was fake. Hey, when I seen it before everybody said it. Hey, yeah, I did. I seen it before everybody started saying something about it. And then I went back and I was like, whoa, that's the girl that was talking about? I thought she was like making a parody about it. Ray gun, that's funny. That was hilarious. I'm still trying to figure out if she was trying or not. It looked like she was really trying, but I don't know. She had like a hat on, so the fact that she had a hat on, I couldn't take her serious. I'm like, nah, you're not taking it serious. You have a hat on right now. Yeah, I could have sworn she had. Yeah, she had a hat on, bro. Like everybody knows. Yeah, it was. It was the worst. This Olympics proves that everybody that wanted to go to Olympics, you didn't waste your time. Yeah, the Olympics is a waste of time now, man. It really is. Even Triple G and Usyk said it, but really now I understand. Like, yeah, Olympics is done. It'll never be the same. Yeah, it was crazy. I didn't even want to watch it after a while. I'm like, man, I'm good. Sometimes they feel like they're unorganized too. They have too many things on at certain times. They always show the good stuff at the same time. I'm like, wow, man. Yeah, the Olympics was terrible. The boxing was okay, but I didn't like that either. I didn't watch that much either. It's hard to keep up with that kind of stuff now. Hey, look at this. You gonna want to see this. I mean, my only problem is she had a hat on, man. Like everybody knows you can't break dance with a hat on. That's like me trying to do karate in some boots. Yeah, you can't break dance with a hat on. Oh, hold on. I'm trying to post some thing. Oh, that's old. Okay, there it goes. Hey, look, Ray Gun. She says that online hate. Yeah, man. And the fact that you have people on YouTube and in the media lying about it, because people was like, "Oh no, it's not. Oh yes, it is." The fact that a lot of people was lying about it, because a lot of people said, "Oh, that's not a and they were, the media was lying about it. But to be honest with you, the news in the UK, they actually told the truth about it. I forgot what the channel is called, but the news channel in the UK, they was actually telling everything about it, like the real truth about it. They were very upset in the UK about this. They were talking about it. That's how I know, like in America, it's becoming weird now. In the UK, they're telling the news like correctly, and then over here, they're like, let's not hurt anybody's feelings. I'm like, bro, that person is not even from America. They protecting the outsiders now. That's crazy. LG. Hey, I think LG might be from the same country, ain't he? The guy who's LG. I mean Ali G. What country he from? He might be from the same country. Oh, he's from England. Okay. Oh no, he's not. Oh, he's Jewish or something. Thought he might have been yeah, he from England. He says he's Jewish, but he looks like he looks just like him. It looks like the same person. That's funny. Hilarious. That's funny. Yeah, but man, it's crazy, man. What's going on in the Olympics and stuff like that? The break dance and everything is hilarious. Yeah, I had just seen it. Yeah, they made a mockery of Olympics this year. I knew it was coming too. That's why I didn't really watch it. I wasn't really excited about it. I seen it coming from a mile away. I just did. The way they're promoting everything before it happened. They try to make a storyline out of everything. Like, it's kind of weird. I wasn't really too fond of it. Now everything is like headlines and people trying to make what they call it, just trying to make those headlines that basically have everybody talking for months and months on. It's too much, man. It's too much clickbait. Now the media is like doing clickbait or trying to make everything full of drama. That's why the Olympics was so tiring, because everything became something that people wanted to argue about. It turned everything into an argument. Definitely was. But I feel like the sport gonna bounce back though, as far as boxing. Just gotta have the right people in order for the Olympics. It definitely will bounce back. But it's gonna be a long way till we get back to where the golden era though. Even though we're having some decent fights right now, it don't seem like everybody feels like this is the golden era. I'm hearing a lot of people saying Turkey hurting boxing right now. Then they're saying they're enjoying the fights that they want to see. So I'm kind of confused about what the fans want, man. Everybody wants things to be perfect. I think a lot of people focus on promoters too much too in the boxing business. Everybody wants to know the business now instead of talking about the fight. And I think a lot of things that go wrong in boxing right now is more people talk about the business of boxing than the actual fights. Because today I was talking about the fights and nobody want to talk about the fights. See what I mean? So I think the business of boxing is like, and people don't even know the business of boxing. To be honest with you, nobody thought Frank Martin was gonna fight Tank Davis last year except me. I'm talking about last year around this time. I knew last year that Frank Martin was gonna fight Tank Davis, but the business is things that people are just focused on too much. It's destroying the sport. And then when we finally want to talk about what happened in the ring, it's everybody's like, "Oh well, I don't know what happened. I thought this was that." Oh, okay. See, we're not talking about the fight no more. But yeah, I'm gonna come back on later on. I just wanted to say that real quick because yeah, it's getting a little fishy out here.